we've returned to Watkins Glen. Third race of the weekend there. Actually, might be fourth. I'm not sure. But we're going to be starting at the rear here. Just take it easy. Get to the finish. Work a little fuel strategy in there somewhere. Can probably make it about 16. You could stretch it to 17 laps, I think, on fuel. So we're gonna try our best here. We're gonna try to get a good solid top 10 maybe. Think we can beat some of the guys ahead of us in points in this one for sure. Probably still about a second and a half off the top though, so it's got to be expected though. I'm not the best here in these at least. In stock cars, I'm not. The DP we were pretty strong, but not in this for sure. Probably could have qualified about 15th, but I'd rather take it easy. I'm expecting something to happen going into turn 1 on the first lap because it's Watkins Glen, and some of these guys I can tell in practice don't know how to really run this place. So I'm not the best here, like I said, but I figured a few things. I probably got about 2 seconds faster than when I joined this morning. So we'll see. Bus stop's going to be another tricky area for sure. They put out a message this morning telling people how to pass, or how to let people pass them on road course, just in case people forgot how to, because it is tough. We saw yesterday a lot of people don't know how to let people by. They think just slam the brake and that'll be efficient enough, but obviously that's not how you do it. So I'm not sure if we have full course cautions or not. I've asked the question 3 times and I haven't really received a real answer, so guess we'll have to wait and see. I think we do, but I'm not positive. If we don't, which we haven't in any of these yet, so I assume we don't have any. But with this many cars, we might have a few, depending on how everything goes down.
Ready, check it up. You're in, come on. All clear, all clear.
Spot through the S's is also another tricky place on the track. No brake lights on these things, so it's not as easy to tell when somebody's slowing down. But you see that shot out of the exhaust to tell you pretty much when they're on the brakes. Oh, there they go.
By the grass, by the grass.
They died. I knew they were going to. It was just a matter of when and who. Looked like he might have not knew he was clear there or something, or unless he maybe spun the tires getting in there. But he obviously, as you could saw, he died. So. Now we have some clean room to just put some laps down. There's some tough corners where you can get really slippery after a few laps, so got to watch for those corners, got to watch for those corners in front of us too, not just when we're going through them, because we can already tell that some people are having trouble here. So.
1 minute 13.682.
Gotta watch out for that right side fence right there. I hit it earlier in practice and I went to the moon. Definitely don't want to hit it again. That's for sure. Really don't like how the left front lifts up like a balloon going through the bus stop, but obviously it's a fix, it's set up, so. It's gonna be a pretty good lap here. I think it's gonna be a 14 something. 14.1, not bad.
1 minute 14.148. He's gonna go to the bottom up here. We'll see.
Oh, there's one of the guys that died earlier. He's coming back on the racetrack. I also spun coming off that final turn, hit the pit wall. I did a little bit of a handstand, so that was fun too.
029.
Glen. And the grass is very sketchy here as well. You come out of that carousel, you get in that grass a little bit, it can get very scary. A little bit better lap there.
1 minute 13.859.
No. Obviously, we're catching the top two in front of us there. I don't know about the other one there. We'll get these fewer and risk like a few laps here. There goes Kevin. A little spin for him.
Take it into one, Keith.
That's good.
Thank you.
No. We got this 5 truck. He looked like he might have had a little spin as well.
1 minute.
As he was at the edge of the racetrack coming back on right there.
Clear.
Let me go.
Door. Clear.
Oh, that's great.
1 minute. 14.795.
I think we're gonna catch Jack here in a lap or two, too. Yeah, I see him. That's gonna put us at 16th here, as that 967 had a problem, obviously.
0.262.
Yeah, that's what the multiple cars are, the Scrambler series, because it's not the same series every week. I'm planning on pitting around lap 14 or so. Yeah. Not sure if this guy can show us any movies when we get around him. Might want to watch a few minutes Days of Thunder so we can get a little bit faster.
1 minute. 13.695.
Thank you, Andy.
6, I think. 6.5 right there. Yeah. Two stops. You can't make it on one stop. It's gonna be about full about 3 laps or 4 laps short each run. I'm taking rights. Yeah, Kyle, but the only problem with that is it's going to take time to put the 9.5 gallons in it. Might as well take 2 tires. I don't know if this guy wrecked or if he pitted. If he pitted already, that's a big stretch. That'd be like 218
Yeah, no problem,
or
man.
something.
1:40.40.
Him coming on pit road at lap 12 or 11, whatever. I don't know if that's going to be enough to the end on one more stop. Because I was doing the math here on the side of me on a piece of paper before the race started. And you can only make it about 16 laps or so on fuel, so he'd probably be about a lap short. I'd say Tony Stewart probably has the most laps led it. No. I think Leo's been crashed. I know, that's why he said I want to see if he'll give us a movie or something. Yeah, I heard it. We'll pit this time.
Door clear.
We're gonna have the first box here, I think, on pit road, so. Yep, right here. We're taking right sides and filling her up. That's all we're doing.
Thanks, sir.
No problem. 42 pitting.
Take off the thing, Kyle. Take off
11.
the quick repair and the ties.
01 is pitting.
And
94 is pitting.
tires definitely weren't worth it, so.
1:23.513.
My brother's sitting here and he said it. He said the tire
83
wear
putting
were
the
running the
time.
same time the whole time, so
Exiting.
wasn't worth taking another pit stop just for fuel. I mean, just for tires. It's like a situation up here, maybe. Down the front stretch, I'm going to try to change the page. Left sides were pretty worn, like 91, 92%, but I don't think they're going to have anything to do with the speed on it, though.
99 pitting.
Getting around Jack here with the pit stops, that's good.
1:13.807. Gotta come to a complete stop.
Had to yield there because I overrode that bus stop a little bit. Now we're getting back at it, though. I think we're going to end up being about 15th here once all this circles out.
1:15.153.
Anything can happen in these races here at the Glen. So,
Good job.
big sweeping carousel there. Problem up here in front of us. Oh, Andy had a problem, I guess. Like he might have contact there because there were 2 or 3 in front of us that were really close together. So they might have had some contact, and one of them got twisted around, I guess.
I don't know if your spotted anything or not to you there, Andy, but I definitely didn't mean to get into you. I tried to let
right
up.
there. Richard must have got into him. Yeah, just about.
1:13.66.
Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, I probably got in your way more than I got out of your way.
Okay, Kyle. As soon as I can.
I'm doing it. I'm out.
So that moves us up into 15th. I know, 14th now. And we're probably going to hit around lap 32. First time we pitted coming to complete 14, and we probably had about 3-4 laps left. So we'll be good here to the end on one more.
Thank you, man.
1:13.
No problem.
5:49.
Slowly driving away from Jack and trying to get in Richard here in front of us.
Thanks, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua.
So in about 9 laps, you use about half a tank. So yeah, we can make it. Yep, we're looking pretty good here.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Comes Richard pitting now. So they're going for a 3 stop, I think. 'Cause
1:13.90.
that's his 2nd time pitting already, I'm pretty sure.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Richard, is that your first time on pit road?
No, not even been prepared.
10-4. Well, there's no way he's going to make it to the end now, so that's going to be a free spot in the end because he can definitely not make it to the, make it 21, 22 laps on gas for sure. Probably make it about 17, I'd say max, even if you save. That's halfway right there.
1:34.305.
Yeah, Kelly, Eric.
We'd like someone who hasn't won to not win. I don't know who's leading right now, but James is leading right now, so we don't want him to win because he has not won this year. He is probably going to be ahead of us in points anyway, but it's going to take out a position that we could use if someone else was to fall out. That Joe guy that did it early, I don't think he's going to be able to make it. That's 17 laps I think he's going to have to make it on gas. 2 runs he'll have to make it 17. Right now I'm gauging about 16 I think on this tank right here. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. You heard Greg Ives, he said about 5 away right there. Which would get us perfectly in our window, actually. Though our window really in the end isn't going to matter because these guys behind us are going to put us a lap down before the end of this one, so we're going to be a lap short, a lap more I think, because we'll be a lap down when the race does end, unless something happens with the leaders, so we'll see.
Thank you.
You're about 2.5 seconds faster lap, which
I think you're right.
I really don't know where I can save that. So it's a matter of just
Oh
they're
shit,
faster.
sorry Jason, didn't see you there.
They're faster and they know what they're doing, I guess.
Thank you.
'83 pitting this time.
He's pitting with 18 to go, and I don't think you're going to be able to stretch at 18 laps.
1:40.71.
I'm going to be right on the edge of my pit road cycle with what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I'm losing time through the bus stop. Pretty much I'm losing time everywhere, realistically. So that isn't just a bus stop.
Door.
Thank you.
Bumper clear.
Yep.
Right hand on 2, hit this time. Right hand on 2, hit this time.
Keith, I'm gonna pit this lap.
Stand for.
We'll pit with him this lap as well. Josh, I'm pitting this time. You can stay left. We're going in this corner.
Door. Clear.
Who's doing this time?
Pitting.
Gas only. That's all we're doing. It's all about getting on and off the
42
road.
pitting.
'Cause if you speed, it's a bad penalty speeding here. It's pretty much you're losing a whole lap because you have to come back down and serve it. Just like exiting pit road there. If you exit pit road a little too early, get up off that yellow line just a smidge too early, you're really killing yourself because that's a whole back around, stop and go. Richard's in front of us, and he's not going to be able to make it to the end, so that's not like a hurry up, get by this person. Eric's pitting behind us now, so.
1 minute 22.976.
A little too much on that berm there.
Thanks, Jack. And 4.
William Long is the one we need to pay attention to because he's the one that's on the cut line. He's the top of the cut line right now. He's 10 above us. We're 14th, he's 12th, so. He's the one we really have to pay attention to in these last, after this one, it'll be 3 races left before the chase starts.
Man, I just can't get rid of this 33 truck today.
Alright, look at your tailgate.
So William just pitted 2, which is pretty good for us. So the leader is behind us, the next car behind us, I should say. That's Joe, and he pitted with like 19 to go, I think. I can't see someone stretching it that long, that's the only thing. We can stretch it that long. Just like Richard in front of us, I don't think he can stretch it that long either. Remember last week we got a top 10 on strategy. We may be able to do it again here today. We'll see. We have about 12 laps to go when we get back around this time. And if Keith can make it to the end, I don't know when he pitted, but if he can make it to the end, he's in the catbird seat right here because Joe's gonna have to pit one more time unless he really backs off. Which even, I think if he backed off enough to save enough fuel, he's probably going to, I'd say probably give up the lead in that point. Yesterday, gee, damn, Martin Truex gave up the lead on purpose to win. So it depends on what's going on with him. I think James can definitely make it to the end. So that's going to be another thing to watch.
Thanks, Jack.
He can definitely make it to the end, which he pitted with us. The same lap we did, we can make it to the end. So. And again, if some of these guys ahead of us run out of fuel, depending on where they run out, we're going to beat them because, trust me when I say that this place is very large. And if you run out, say, coming through right here, you're not coasting back around. You're out. That's it. You probably coast back, I'd say. If you're going into that turn and you start sputtering,
this time.
you might be able to get back up to these 2 turns here, but I don't think you're getting out of those. As you heard there over my voice, Richard is coming down this time. So. That's going to be 12th right there for us. 12th for us. It's going to be 11 to go. We have 12 gallons left.
14.221.
Fucked up that right there. I shifted it down to first by accident. When Joe catches us, I'm letting him by. I ain't gonna force nothing with him. Like I said, I don't think he's gonna be able to make it. And if he does make it, God bless him. Because that's a long time he'd have to go. He'd have to go about 17, 18 laps, I think, on the green. So it's gonna be interesting here to see if he can make it. Even if he runs out, we're obviously not going to get a spot from him unless he runs out on green. If he pits, because he's going to run out, we ain't going to get him. But if he runs out on green, yeah, we'll catch him for sure. So it's going to be interesting.
Out there to door. 10 laps to go here. Still there. One bar. Clear up. All clear. All clear.
I personally think he's pushing it too hard because, like I said, I don't think he's going to be able to make it. He pitted a lot of laps before we did, and we're about a lap to the good. And we're going slower than him. Remember, the faster you go, the more fuel you burn, so him going this much faster than us, 2-3 seconds faster, I think, at a time, is going to burn more fuel, definitely more the fuel than we have. We're going to come down this time, it's going to be, what, it's going to be 7 for them? No, 8 for them. So we'd have like 2 to go. We'd have 2 to green. I'll stay high to the left side. You're going into 1.
1 minute 15.509. Door. Bumper clear.
Like I said, I just want to finish the damn race.
All that time with you up my ass, and I finally mess up.
Well, keep it PG. So right now it is 7 to go for them, 8 for us, and we have 2 gallons, 2 laps to the good. And he pitted the Wiles before us, so I don't know. It's gonna be sketchy with him, I think. We'll see. We'll give him the high side coming out of the buff.
Out there to door. Bumper, go there. All clear, all clear.
Williams catching us, but I don't think he's gonna catch us enough. Yep, there's Joe. He had to pit. That's what I said. He wasn't going to make it on fuel. There was no way he would have made it.
1:15.81.
Just keep it straight. We can get a top 12 and we can beat William at the same time.
Thank you guys. That was.
Caught us about a second there. In one lap, we have 5 to go. So.
14.12.
I'm not gonna lay over as fast as I did for those guys. For Jason, I'm gonna make him pass us. It's gonna be close with.
Thank you.
I think William's gonna get to us.
1:14.313 to go.
Yep, he's definitely gonna get to us now.
Door. Clear up. All clear, all clear.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, I was trying to do something in my head and I overdrove it for you, but whatever. I'm definitely losing a lot of time through that bus stop, but I don't know how else to get through it without wrecking. I can definitely get through there faster, but I'm going to be spinning out sideways coming through there, so it's not even working.
On 4, right, not 1.
We'll give him the inside.
Door. 1:06.07. Still there. 1 bar. Bumper. Bumper clear.
See, I don't know how they're able to cut like that through the S's. I can't. I know I can't. I've tried it. last 3 races, we might need to hang it out and try to get a win somewhere because as of right now, I'm not seeing us making it on points. We've lost too many with those wrecks. The wreck at Vegas, we lost probably 10 points. And the wreck at New Hampshire, we lost probably about 10 points. The wreck at Daytona, I personally think we could have had a chance to win that race at Daytona if we wouldn't have had the pit scuffle with 2 to 4 tires. I thought we would have taken all 4, but we took 2, so that caught us back in the field, and that pretty much sealed our fate once those wrecks started happening. What I'm just hoping here is that we have something that happens to one of these guys in front of us in points. Just like I had trouble, I'm hoping one of them have trouble, because if they don't, like I said, we're going to be in trouble. If they don't have trouble, we're going to be in trouble. We do go to Bristol, which I'm not too keen of, but I don't hate Bristol, so hopefully we can get something. Hopefully we can get something there.
1 minute, 14.858. Door. Clear up. All clear, all clear.
I don't expect these other guys to be slow. That's the thing. They're gonna be fast. That's gonna be the problem. They're gonna be fast there, and we're gonna have to work strategy. Like a son of a bitch, like we did at Dover last week. We weren't that far off them. We were enough though that we weren't gonna have a contention for a win unless we pulled some strategy. That's why I did what we did with gas and tires and everything last week. That was the strategy game. I think we go to Kansas with the Xfinity car next week, which I guess a little bit more in my wheelhouse with the Xfinity car. I obviously don't run the B car. I know the Cup car or the trucks every week, so I'm thinking that's going to be it's going to have a good chance, I think, in a few races.
Great one, Keith. Good racing, Tim.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it. God, that was a tough one.
Good one there, Mr. Haney.
Thank you, Josh.
And there's the checker.
Thank you, Jason.
Good buddy, checker flag. Good job.
Good on you, Keith. Hey.
Thank you, Mr. Kevin. I appreciate it, buddy.
I heard it a little bit.
Like I said,
Good one, Keith.
can only do so much. I don't know all the people ahead of us in points, but we finished 13th out of 24 that entered. Obviously, Anthony didn't run any laps. I want to say that Richard was ahead of us in points. I don't know how much it's going to matter. We got 1 point on him. Jack might have been. I think Andy was, but I think Andy won a race, so that probably doesn't matter. I think Brian was ahead of us, so that'll help us a little bit. But otherwise than that, it's not. I'll bring it up here. We can watch a few of our last laps here, and then I'm gonna bring up on the other one of my other pages here the points, so I can try to see right around where we are for points and how bad it is and how much we're gonna have to really make up the last 3 weeks or so of the season, which I'm not gonna like, but we're gonna have to do it and either get a win or hope for some people to have accidents. Coming in, we were 14th. Josh Lambert was ahead of us by 9 points. Wells was ahead of us by 15. Will was ahead of us by about 10, and he was the cutoff. So Jack was ahead of us by more than 20. I don't think that's going to make a difference. The big thing is here, we're going to have a big cutoff from behind us to forward. We're going to have a 1 point lead on the guy behind us, but they finished 5, 6, 7, 8 points behind us. So we're going to have about a 10 point gap to the ahead of us to the points. And we're going to have about a 10 gap, 12 gap back to behind us in points. Good thing that Keith won. He already has a win this season. Don't have to worry about that. But, like I said there, Jack was ahead of us in points. Andy ahead of us in points. Richard behind us in points, so it's good to get a nice jump on him. Josh was ahead of us. Potter was ahead of us. So it's going to be a push and pull. I'm thinking we're probably going to have about a 10-point gap to the chase still. So we're just going to have to keep working at it. And I think we got, like I said, we got 3 weeks left to do something. And those 3 weeks are the Xfinity car at Kansas, the Cup car back at Bristol. Actually, I think that's the week they actually go to Bristol. So nice matching that up by the team here that makes the the schedule. And then we go to the B car at Phoenix. That'll be the final race to make the Red Light Racing League chase. And I think personally, if we can get there to Phoenix with a 3-4 point gap, we can close in at about 2-3 points the next 2 races. I'm going to drive my ass off at Phoenix. I'm pretty good there in the past. I've been able to wheel it, so I think we're going to have a chance. 2 races in that B car, the Xfinity car, which I run every week, obviously, other than the road courses. I skipped Watkins Glen this past week. I'll be skipping again Mid-Ohio this week. But like I said, we've been pushing, and those 2 B car races, the Xfinity car, I feel like those are going to be the places we need to be able to shoot and hit the target right in the bullseye. So we'll see you next week in Kansas.